Okay, so I'm not William Wallace and I don't have a Scottish accent. Neither does Mel Gibson, by the way. But that begs the question, will Windows ever be completely free? One question I always get when I bring up the $400 PC versus console debate is, what about Windows? Don't you have to pay for that? My answer to that is pretty simple. Well, not really. I either have a company copy or I have the PC I used before, or, I've got a few copies of Windows laying around down here. So the honest truth is no, I really don't ever have to pay for it right now. And according to Microsoft, since I have Windows 7 and 8 versions, then all of my computers are already going to upgrade for completely free. But that begs the question then, what about computers that you build completely new going forward? Okay, so to start our discussion, I'm going to start off with the Microsoft layoffs. It might seem like a weird place to start in terms of this discussion on whether Microsoft is going to completely make this a free operating system or not, but I think it really does show a lot in terms of who they laid off. While 12,500 of the 18,000 jobs were related to Microsoft's acquisition of Nokia's mobile phone business and kind of having two people for the same job, there were still thousands of contract workers that got laid off. One of the well-known software developers was a famous YouTuber known as Barnacules. I'm sure a few of you know him. In his heartfelt video talking about his layoff, Barnacules mentions that even many of the employees that were instrumental in saving Windows countless times were part of the cuts, and Microsoft was going in a different direction. To be fair, not all of the other 5,500 jobs were software developers. GeekWire mentioned that other cuts include jobs from support roles, including finance, human resources, sales, and marketing. The listed goal was that Microsoft wanted to have fewer layers of management in order to make the flow of information from top to bottom go more seamlessly. CNN Money reported that Microsoft needed a culture change and that it was moving towards improving its mobile and cloud productivity software, Windows Phone, Windows Azure, Skype, OneDrive, and Bing. Good move or bad? I can't be 100% sure. What I am sure of, Microsoft wants you to run a version of Windows on every device you have and wants to make big changes going forward. These layoffs are part of that change. Now I want to talk about Microsoft's incentive to make Windows completely free. The Android OS has and always should have been the move that Microsoft should have made years ago. As more and more users switched to mobile devices, Microsoft got behind the game. They dropped the ball. On the other hand, Google's revenue from the Play Store will overtake Apple's by 2018 if current trends continue. If I'm Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, I'm thinking about everything wrong that the company did in the last 10 years and how to fix it. Steve Ballmer did some good things, but may have proven to be a bit short-sighted for the long term. So moving forward, what's Microsoft's best move? Make everything free. Why wouldn't they? If they want Windows to survive and to improve their market share at the same time, wouldn't they want it on as many devices as possible? If app revenue and everything else that you purchase on your phone is that big of a deal, don't you think that they'd want a part of that too? Of course they would. Android is already on 85% of smartphones, but many users still prefer a Windows-based laptop. This is the chink in the armor of Android that Microsoft will try and use. The Android platform simply isn't as powerful on laptop or a PC. And despite passing PCs in sales, the tablet does have its limitations, with many users showing interest in a more hybrid device like the Surface Pro. One thing's for sure, the PC is not going anywhere anytime soon. Just look at the growth of PC gaming in the last few years. Did you know that PC gaming represents 40% of the worldwide gaming market, or the largest overall share of any gaming segment? With plenty of growth coming from the streaming giant Twitch and free-to-play games like League of Legends, Hearthstone, and Dota 2, that growth should continue. I mean, just look at me. Here I am, over 30 years old, and I spend a couple hours on Twitch watching people stream games every single day. That growth is just going to go crazy. A Windows-based experience. That's what Microsoft wants you to have. Clearly, they have something with it. The ability to provide a Windows-based experience on every device you want to use. As you can see, the incentive is there. But do you think Microsoft will eventually make Windows completely free? If you check the information icon in the upper right corner, I would love to know what you think, and I would love you to go vote in the poll that's on my website. It's up in the upper right or down in the description below. I want to get as many people involved as is possible. I personally think that they will. If they don't, I think it's kind of a stupid move. And Microsoft has done stupid moves in the past. I mean, hey, they've missed out on a lot of opportunities, and they could miss out on this one. But do I think they're smart in doing that? I guess maybe that's the better question. Yes. So please go take that poll. Okay, so now kind of a different angle on this. Does making Windows free make Microsoft scary? Well, no more than Google. And that statement might not make you feel better, but it's the truth. Knowing your demographic information as well as your needs and wants makes them more money. So they're going to concentrate on that. Unknowingly to some, it also provides you with better search results and advertisements. When you get the wrong thing, you get angry. So, part of this is our fault. Is it scary? Perhaps, but it may be something that the majority of people can't live without. As Linus Tech Tips mentions, we have to decide whether it's more important that we have privacy or that our search times remain low. Overall, the majority of users will always choose convenience. Okay guys, thanks for being here. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this, and you can go vote in the poll on the upper right side of the screen. Also, hopefully you like this video. If you have anything to say, if you have any questions for me or just want to comment, use the comment section below or go to facebook.com/top10gamer to join our community. Lots of cool things coming up. We're sticking with this schedule of recording on Fridays and then kind of spreading the videos throughout the week so we can just maintain kind of a regular schedule for you guys, so you see constant videos every single week. Hopefully you guys just like this video. If you want it to get more exposure, press that like and subscribe button. Hopefully you guys are making it a great day, and we'll see you next time. Valeu!